Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo again. So I got asked an interesting question and I wanted to address it while I actually have time and while I'm thinking about it. Um, Actually, a couple things. Oh, excuse me. I just ate a banana, so I'm like burping it for whatever reason. I know, oversharing. But on my YouTube, at some point I got like a message on the screen that said something about, congratulations, your site has been upgraded. You can now download videos greater than 15 minutes. Um, I, Losing It with Rebecca, she, yesterday posted on Facebook that she had recorded like a 26 or 27 minute video, and should she upload it, would anybody watch it, blah, blah, blah. And I told her, yeah, upload it, I'll watch it. Well, she did, but they gave her an error and made her take it down because it was exceeded 15 minutes. I have been putting up 27, 28 plus minute videos for like probably months now. I don't know how long. It seems like when they upgraded to from 10 minutes to 15, I could always do more than 15 at that point. The only time I can't do more than 15 is when I upload like clips, and a lot of times I'll use that One True Media to like clip together different video pieces or add in photographs or something. If I do that, I can't exceed like 14 minutes in something. So I don't know. I think it's odd, but I wanted to address that and let you guys know that for whatever reason I can upload long videos. I don't know why nobody else can. But I also wanted to know, anybody else in like the community, can anybody else upload these long videos like I can? I don't know. It'd be weird if I was the only one. I don't know why that would be, but maybe they just know I need the long, the long time. I don't know. But anyway, Losing It with Rebecca just commented on my video and wanted to know, do I get any weird questions about the way that I eat at work from coworkers? And I wanted to address it. So first of all of my coworkers know that I've had gastric bypass. I work in the medical field as an RN, and everybody I work with, of course, is either nurses or have been in the medical field for a while. So everybody has a general idea of what gastric bypass is, and that it includes having a small stomach. So with that said, I don't get a lot of weird looks or questions or anything about the way that I eat at lunch. In fact, what I have found is I eat very similar to most of them. Everybody that I work with always brings fruit, and they always, on their break, eat fruit. And then at lunch, they usually have some kind of a sandwich or something with some kind of protein on it. And then fruit or veggies or something along those lines. And that's exactly what I take in my lunch. The only thing that I do different is on my break during the day, I usually will eat Baby Bell cheeses. I will have either one or two of them, depending on how hungry I am and how much I really think I want or need to eat. If I have two, I usually always have a light one, and then I always have a Gouda. Gouda is my favorite Baby Bell. I like the lights for the little bit less calories, but flavor-wise, you cannot beat the Gouda. It's so unbelievably good and smooth and creamy and yummy. So a lot of times for my break, I will take and have a Baby Bell cheese, or maybe two. Sometimes I will have just one, and then maybe like some sunflower seeds or some almonds. My lunch pail that I take will be full of food, and I will not eat but like maybe a quarter of it by the end of the day. But I like to have lots of options because I was used to working at home, and I always had my whole refrigerator accessible to me. And so I never know exactly what I'm going to feel like. And let's face it, I start work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So when I have my first break, it's at 8, okay? And the way we work is we don't take an afternoon break. So we take a half an hour break in the morning, and then you take a half an hour for lunch. So during the half an hour break in the morning, it's 8 o'clock. So it's early still. I mean, I'm still in breakfast mode in my head because I have to force myself to eat something small before I go to work. Just so that I can get some protein in to help my brain and everything get started for the day. So I'm usually thinking on break, I need something with protein, but I don't want to eat like turkey or, something like that because it's like still breakfast time. So I usually will take like, I'll have nuts in my lunch pail, I'll have sunflower seeds, I'll have cheeses, I'll have Slim Jims. I just take a variety of different things because I never know what I'm going to really feel like having. And then for lunch, a lot of days what I'm doing is I'll always take fruit. I'm a big fruit eater. I've always been a big fruit eater. Ever since I was a little kid, I was a big fruit eater. And I'm so thankful that the sugars in fruit do not make me dump because I would be miserable if I couldn't have my fruit every day. But I usually take some kind of fruit. A lot of times lately I've been taking like blueberries and strawberries or a peach or just something like that, a plum. It just varies. I run the gamut on fruit. I don't know that there's any fruit I don't like. Cantaloupe, I don't like cantaloupe. Other than that, I take about everything. I've had watermelon and anyway, you get the idea. And then usually I will take, lately I've been into like deli turkey. So I take either just deli turkey and some cheese with it, or I will make like a small sandwich and take like a half a sandwich with me, or I'll make a wrap and take like a half a wrap with me. So really what they're seeing me eat is just a balanced, balanced things like cheeses, deli meat, nuts, fruit. I mean, they see me eat all the same kind of stuff that they're eating, and they all know that I've had surgery, so my stomach is small, and I don't get any weird looks or questions about the portions that I'm eating. One of the girls I work with had like this great big huge sandwich with deli meat and bean sprouts. I mean, the thing looked amazing, tomato, and it looked so good. And I was commenting to her, I said, dang, that looks like a really good sandwich. She's like, yeah, it's really big. And I was like, yeah, I might be able to get through like a third of it. And she started laughing. So I think everybody's just already pretty well adjusted to the fact that I don't eat a lot. And what you see me eat's going to be pretty much like proteins or fruits or, healthy options. I don't ever take like, I just don't eat a lot of crap anymore. I just really don't. The worst I've done so far is, I wanted some Bugles. Do you guys know what Bugles are? The little chips that look like tornadoes? I think they look like tornadoes. I haven't had Bugles in forever, years and years and years, and I saw them at the store, and so I got some, and I've been eating on those and taking them with my lunch a little bit, but that's kind of like a rare treat, I don't really do potato chips and stuff like that anymore, so, but no, to answer your question, I don't get weird looks, I don't get weird comments about how much I eat. And I'm like everybody else in weight loss surgery world. There are days that I just don't want to eat, or I just can't eat, even if I want to. Like, my pouch will be super tight, and I might have 2 bites and say, done. That's really nothing unusual for me at all. So, it's really not been an issue, though. I'm pleasantly surprised at how open and accepting everyone has been about my surgery, but I think a lot of it is because they're seeing me now on kind of the back side of it. They're seeing me on the I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm fit side of things, rather than have they been with me through the beginning. They might have a different opinion about my portion sizes and about the way that I live my life. I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel so stable now in it, and the only thing I will get looks at from time to time is when I take my vitamins, because I always take my vitamins with meals. Well, I shouldn't say that. My multivitamins I always take with meals. My calcium I'll take in the middle of the day. But, we'll get weird looks when I pull my little pill pouch out of my pocket and pop a pill, and I'll have to remind them, vitamin. I don't think that a lot of them understood the extent of the vitamin regimen in post-op weight loss surgery life, even some of the nurses that I work with. So it's kind of been an education thing for them, and everybody's really good about it. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. Bye.